Today's styling haul, we are back with Lulu Australia. Now, Lulu Australia is my go-to for beautiful premium bamboo clothing. What I have here to show you is more pieces from their autumn and winter collection. I'm going to be showing you how these pieces can mix and match together really beautifully to build your own capsule wardrobe of bamboo clothing. But what I'm also going to be doing is introducing pieces from our own wardrobe, whether that be denim or suiting pieces, just to give you some styling inspo on how these pieces can make their way into your casual wardrobe or your work wardrobe. Let's kick things off by having a look at this first outfit, which I am absolutely adoring. I'll start with a skirt. I am a huge fan of Lulu Australia's skirts, and that's because it's got a very clever design which makes it really flattering. I always feel really confident in these skirts, particularly when I'm tucking. So the thing with these skirts is not only is it that beautiful bamboo fabric which has some nice weight to it, what I find really works well is that these skirts are lined. So we've got bamboo underneath, which I find just skims over the body, and in that top layer that we see, that just skims over the lining. So I just find this means that the skirt doesn't grab anywhere I don't want it to, and it doesn't show off any lumps and bumps. What is great about the Katie is we have this frill detail at the bottom. So if you are someone who has fullness in the bust or quite broad in the shoulders, this is just going to add a bit of balance to our proportions and emphasize a bit of a waist. So absolutely adore the Katie. I'm in the large to extra large, and I've got heaps of room in this one. So if I'm someone who does experience a bit of bloating, I've got heaps of room. This is not going to be uncomfortable, but also if I did lose a little bit of weight, this would just move with me. Now this top is this Susie. It is one size. The print is steel dot. Pairs back beautifully with the Katie skirt. I'm just going to untuck this so you can see the top in all its glory. Now the Susie top is the perfect top for the lady that doesn't want to tuck. But if you do want to tuck, it sits nicely under the skirt as well. So we've got that beautiful asymmetrical line in this one. So it still has beautiful shape without needing to be tucked. And what I like about this top is, as you can see, we've got that beautiful fittedness in the arms, but it is not grabbing on my tummy, hips, or bottom area. But for our ladies who do like to tuck, we can just do a complete tuck, or we can play around with a few other little ways. Now, one of the things I think really elevates these looks is adding one of the beautiful Sassoon scarves, which is a blend of bamboo and cashmere. Feels beautiful on, and I really love that these colorways just match perfectly with these prints. So this is the steel colorway, or we could go with nougat. So here I've just swapped out the Katie longline skirt for the Katie midi skirt. I'm wearing the extra large, and as you can see, there's plenty of room in this one, and I've kept the styling really casual with the little sneaker. So we've still got that frill detail at the bottom, and it is also lined. Next piece I have to show you is the beautiful Jones top, and this is a brand new top that I haven't shown you yet in my Lulu Australia hauls. What I love about the Jones top is it's a beautifully fitted top. So I'm wearing the extra large and it fits me really well. It's fitted in the bust. I'm a size 16D, and fitted through the arms, but as you can see, it's not grabbing in the tummy area. So really beautiful. The other thing I like, I don't have this tucked, we have a really nice, very subtle scoop shape here, which is nice. So if you're not a tucker, you can wear this out and even create a faux dress look without even tucking. Now to mix up our corporate styling a little bit, I've added the court shoe, but I've thrown on a little black cape blazer. Because we've got the beautiful long sleeve of the Jones top, it works really well for a cape. And this is our going out look. So I've just pulled this skirt up a little bit higher and flounced the top over the top there, so we really are creating a faux dress look. I've thrown on the matching scarf because the quickest way to elevate a look is with tonal styling. So we've got the steel on steel. I've thrown on a little leather jacket and a little rock and roll ankle boot. To show you a few more suiting looks with these beautiful bamboo pieces. How great does steel look paired back with navy? Isn't that a beautiful color combo? Really nice for winter. So moving into our wine colorway, this is the Katie longline skirt in wine. So same details as we touched on with the steel skirt, and I've paired that back with this Stella slouch tee, which is one size. It fits me beautifully as a size 16 and just would obviously be a little bit more slouchy the smaller you are. So one of the interesting parts about the Stella top is we have the exposed seam detail, which is just a little bit interesting and it's a little bit different. I quite like that detail in it. I'm just going to untuck this to show you how it looks untucked. So as you can see, it is nice and fitted through the arms, but we have a slight back wing shape where it's not grabby around the tummy or hip area, which is really nice. So this does not need to be tucked in. We can still do a faux dress look with the matching skirt with it untucked, if you prefer just to have a little bit of coverage, but for me, I'm definitely a tucker. Now, I think as a set, this would be a beautiful option if you're going to a wedding as a guest in a cool climate, particularly if you needed something feeding friendly, because obviously you can untuck that. And also you've got that beautiful warmth of the long sleeve and being bamboo. I would just elevate that shoe to a dressier shoe, add a statement earring, or you could add a long 9 necklace to this and an updo, and it would be a beautiful and elegant look. So the next piece I have to show you is the Susie top in wine, which pairs back beautifully with the Katie skirt. So again, we're also creating a little bit of a faux dress look, but with this top, we don't need to tuck it at all. It still has a really interesting line to it and has beautiful drape. So this look is super comfortable vibes. We're in the Perry pants, which is a bamboo jogger pants, and I've paired it back with the Susie top in steel dot that we saw earlier. So let's have a look at the details of these pants. They are super comfortable. It is the comfort of a pajama pant, but the socially acceptable look of a jogger when we're out and about. We've got this crisscross detail here in the waistband, which is just really pretty. And then we've just got a little bit of ruching here. We've got functional pockets. I'd say these are a mid to high rise. And what I like is that we've got some really nice ruching detail just around the bottom here. I like the length of these because I think having a little bit of ankle on show is nice and flattering, and I think these will be really great for our ladies who are a little bit more petite in height, because I think you're really going to get, like, they're almost a 3/4 on me, but on a lady who is petite in height, that's going to be a really nice 7/8 length. I've paired it back with the metallic joggers just because I wanted it to be not really stark like my white sneakers generally are. I just wanted it to be a little bit more subtle, and I feel like it's still a little bit dressy for a casual look to have a nice metallic sneaker. The next piece I have to show you is a new piece to me. I haven't featured one of these in the haul before. This is the Supreme Wrap. So I've opted to go the steel colorway, which works with this outfit, but the other color option would be the Nougat, which is the base of this top. So this is a beautiful wrap. These sorts of things never go astray. It's really great to have, like, in the boot of your car. So if you ever go to an event and it goes a little bit later, you can always have something that you can just wrap up in. This would be the perfect traveling piece for when we are eventually allowed to travel again. And I just think that's really elegant, throw on and go. How beautiful is that? So there's a couple of ways that we can wear a beautiful wrap. We can just merely dangle it forward, and that creates this really nice paneling detail, which is nice and flattering, and it feels really elegant on. Or we can toss one piece over one shoulder, just have this piece hanging and this piece nice and ruched. Or we can wrap both these pieces over the shoulders. And then we can still see the beautiful print of the top. Up this look a little bit. I've swapped over the shoe for a snow leopard brogue, and I've thrown on a brand new piece to me from Lulu Australia, which is the Cindy Cami, which is a fantastic little staple. I've just tucked that in because we do have that really nice crisscross in the pant of this one. If you are someone who tucks, it's actually quite a nice little unique shape. So I've styled this as a really casual look if it's a slightly chilly morning in Brisbane. It doesn't get super cold here. This is sort of how I'd throw together a look if I was just catching up with a friend for a casual brunch or something like that. I've just thrown on a pair of my own jeans with the Cindy top just to show you this beautiful cami. So what I love about this is it's the beautiful bamboo fabric, of course, but we've got really wide straps here. So that covers a normal bra. So it's a really lovely shape, fantastic little basic. I'm gonna untuck this so you can see the length. So we've got some good length to this one. I'm in the extra large and this fits perfectly. I definitely wouldn't size up or size down in the Cindy. But let's have a look at some of the layering pieces. Now, if you saw my last haul, you may remember the Shakira, which is a bamboo crochet knit. It's a really unique piece, really lovely and light to wear. So I've just laid that over the top of the Cindy cami. Now, you don't need to tuck this, you can wear it out, but for me, because I've got a shorter leg and longer in the body, I'm just gonna do a little French tuck just to bring that line up. So a French tuck means just to tuck it in the front and we just leave it out at the sides and the back. But let's have a look at the steel colorway. Now, if you find the white a little bit too contrasty under these knits, you can always opt for a top in the same colorway. So this is the Jones top that we saw earlier in the haul, paired back with the matching crochet Shakira knit. And we still have that beautiful texture, but it's a little bit more subtle. And the other layering piece I have is that beautiful Supreme wrap that we saw earlier, but in the wine colorway, which I think is just beautiful paired back with the white and a little bit of denim. So that is a wrap today for my styling haul with Lulu Australia. I hope you found something there that you loved or picked up some inspo along the way. If you have any questions about styling these pieces, leave me a comment below. I'm more than happy to help. Otherwise, let me know which pieces are your favorite. I love the Perry pants, the new Jones top, and these wraps are absolutely gorgeous. So thank you so much for watching and for your support.